manifested. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoted to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like over, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Totoro told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my dip. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. Some of daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you, disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
It's week 14 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Eagles.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the number 1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
As you and I both.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at those. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Thielen going to go in motion right. Throwing on second and long. Young. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. In motion left, that's Thielen. 3rd down, Young from the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Rodgers to return it. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Good pick there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Brooks. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You look at this Eagle defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd and a couple. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Here's Young. This is going to be incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the former Colt, Paris Campbell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. That is incomplete. The Eagles at 11-1 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
Escaping a tackle at the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Young now after the fumble recovery. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Out of the gun, it's Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, they go with Brooks. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Rodgers on the return. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Paris Campbell, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hurts will throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return here for Sanders. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He stiff-arms him. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It'll be Young again. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead is down to 9. It's 15-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Hurts sets up to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And just shedding him off there. Still going. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 71 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. In motion right is a running back. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return here for Sanders. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. From the shotgun, it's Young. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Bowen in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, 49 yards. And the Panthers get a bit closer. The Young's going to throw for this. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Hurts to throw. Campbell making the catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll go to Barkley again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The Eagles on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Open man is Uzama. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefit.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Ball able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. In motion right goes Johnson. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw, Young. Open man down the field, that's Leggett. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Young now. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Young. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And Hurts going to move him around. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see. And other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominant